A fire tornado was spotted in San Juan County, Utah on July 12th. Now, no one was hurt, thankfully, but it did throw flames and burning debris high into the air, which caused some damage to a few structures in the area. Now, a fire tornado, or what some people call a firenado, is actually a very rare and dramatic phenomenon, and it occurs in intense heat from a wildfire, but it can also happen from other fire sources. What happens is that sort of intense heat actually combines with specific atmospheric conditions to create this rapidly rotating column of fire. The winds within that column of fire can actually reach 160 kilometers an hour or more, and the core temperature can reach up to 1,000 degrees Celsius. It's very different from a regular tornado, though, and here's some of the differences. A regular tornado actually is created within a thunderstorm when the atmosphere is unstable, and of course there's rain involved. There isn't any rain in a fire tornado. Instead, it's just that intense heat from the very large fire. Also, regular tornadoes travel many kilometers, whereas a fire tornado usually remains near the fire, but it can travel short distances, but it doesn't last very long. It may last a few seconds to maybe several minutes, and that's about it. Also, fire tornadoes are usually weaker than strong tornadoes, and there's no actual scale to describe its intensity, no official scale, that is. Here's how fire tornadoes are created. What you need is very hot, dry weather and a large-scale fire, of course, to create that intense heat. And with that intense heat, an updraft is created above the fire. As that updraft moves the air upwards, it actually sucks in air, cooler air down below, which actually fan the fire, creating a more intense fire and then a more intense updraft. And then when you get winds in the atmosphere that actually create some vorticity. So what happens is when you get horizontal winds and the winds are in different directions at different levels in the atmosphere, it creates this rotation which can rotate the fire and the smoke well into the air. And as we mentioned, reaching 160 kilometer an hour winds or more within that fire tornado. If you were to ever spot one, of course, you would stay well away from it, as you would with a regular tornado, because these are certainly very dangerous, but very rare sight indeed to capture on camera.